Naruto is a series that will forever be close to my heart. I spent 19 years of my life consuming the series, from Naruto to Shippuden and finally Boruto, and I love each of these equally. For a time, people have discussed what the themes of Naruto were, and it always boiled down to hard work against all odds. While that's not a wrong assessment, it's not the main or even the sole theme of the series, just a small part of it. But due to the emphasis the fanbase has put onto this theme, it sadly leads to the overshadowing of Naruto's core theme, in turn creating rather interesting criticisms towards the series and its characters, to say the least. Now, what are these core themes? Overcoming conflict by understanding each other, breaking the cycle of hatred, love, overcoming hatred, and peace, finding peace, achieving peace, striving for peace. Throughout the entire Naruto series, I've seen these concepts put into place as early as Chapter 1, with Iruka overcoming his feelings about Naruto, treating him with love and kindness despite the fact that he was the Nine-Tailed Shinchuriki, the host of a beast that killed Iruka's parents. Again, we see these concepts in the land of the Waves Art, Naruto's words being able to pierce Zabuza's heart as he expressed his love for his son, Haku. Despite Zabuza only using him as a tool at first, Naruto broke that cold heart and caused Zabuza to see Haku how Haku saw Zabuza, revealing a hidden love and admiration for the young man before he too ultimately died. We can even go back further than that during the training exercise, Kakashi's motto, which was revealed later to be an adoption of Obito's. Throughout the series, we constantly see this motto reinforced. Those who break the rules are scum, but those who abandon their friends are worse than scum.
In the ninja world, those who break the rules are scum. That's true. But
those who would abandon even one of their friends are worse than scum.
Gaara's backstory, leading to his confrontation with Naruto, eventually leading him to become Kazekage at 15, a boy once hated and feared by his village, now loved and praised by said village. Shukaku sums it up perfectly in Boruto.
Does he always go around acting this way?
Who knows? But he reminds me of the old Gaara.
Huh? Really? Mr. Gaara was like that?
Yeah, the old Gaara wouldn't let anyone get close to him at all. But then, someone came along and changed him.
Who was it?
Naruto.
It was my dad?
Naruto taught Gaara that he should live for something other than hatred. He completely changed Gaara's isolated way of life.
Changed his way of life?
Naruto possesses the ability to pull others close to him.
Oh yeah? My dad does, huh?
Even characters the fandom would find despicable, like Danzo, did what he did because of his love for the village. The Uchiha massacre, taking that Shisui, in Danjo's perspective, he couldn't trust someone with such powerful visual jutsu. After all, why would a proud Uchiha forsake his clan? The mission to assassinate Sasuke that he entrusted to Sai, even when he briefly became Hokage, locking up Naruto. Danzo's actions were misguided, but ultimately it was for the Leaf's safety and well-being. He was a cutthroat, ruthless ninja, but during those times, that's what a ninja needed to be. Nagato having everything taken from him, literally becoming the embodiment of the pain he felt, and decided that the only way the world would know peace is everyone had experienced the same pain he had. And in the middle of that pain, hatred, anger, and sorrow stood Naruto, a boy who became a man. He was pure in his goals and ideals, and he was able to touch each and every one of these individuals. He was someone who loved unconditionally and always saw the good in people, a pillar for each one of these antagonists to relate to. A lot of people love to hate on Naruto's ability to win with words, summing it up to being talk no jutsu, but it's always been something Naruto has done. His words reached Zabuza, Gaara, Nagato, Obito, Sasuke, and so many people in the ninja world. Naruto had lost just as much as them. To see someone who had been through some of the worst and still be able to have a hopeful outlook on life was a perspective shift, an eye-opener. Naruto was someone who could forgive the man who robbed him of his parents. He was able to forgive Orochimaru, despite being one of the main reasons Sasuke had fallen to the darkness inside his heart. So much so that he took his own son under his wing and treated him like family, welcoming him to the village and treating him with the same love and respect that he would any born and bred leaf shinobi. Despite the fact that Orochimaru killed his grandfather, Konohamaru was able to look past this fact and put his life on the line for his student Mitsuki. Sai was able to learn to love again through Naruto's influence, becoming well adjusted with Team 7 and even finding a wife in Ino. Naruto and Sakura's love for their comrade Sasuke helped him overcome the hatred he felt, and made him better than he's ever been. Despite the fact he was a criminal, Sasuke had eventually become readjusted in the ninja world, and now is respected and loved by all shinobi. Criticizing Team 7's dynamic and saying that they should have given up went against the entire point of the story. If Naruto was able to forgive and reform some of the ninja world's arguably worst people, with who he had no direct connection, why should he give up on someone he called his brother? Even taking in Kawaki made sense, as Naruto saw a child not too dissimilar from him. What else could he do? Naruto has never been a cold person, that's why he's loved by so many. Even the tailed beast had grown in respect for Naruto, overcoming hatred for humans and learning to trust them. His strengths didn't come from his abilities to fight or his mastery of jutsu, it always came from his heart and his ability to change people. Naruto himself wasn't perfect, having to overcome his own darkness hiding inside of him when he went to train at the Waterfall of Truth. Now there's a contention with the fact that Naruto and Sasuke are reincarnations of the brother Indra and Ashura, but I feel like this literally brings the message home even better. Despite that, Naruto still had to work hard to achieve his goals. That being besides the point, Indra and Asura were trapped in a constant cycle of hatred throughout history. We see it in Madara and Hashirama, and Indra and Asura themselves, destined to fight for years to come until Naruto and Sasuke broke that cycle of hatred. And these are just some examples of Naruto's effect on the people in his life. If I were to go into every single one, we'd be here all day. So it's time to wrap this video up. But that's all I had to say about this topic. Today, I hope this gives you a different outlook on the series. Naruto has been a very special series to me and many others, and I can't wait to see what the future holds in Boruto. This is Grimtoki, this has been Beyond Animation, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and please feel free to share some of your favorite Naruto moments. I'd really love to hear what you guys enjoy about the series. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Stand unshaken, amidst the crash of world. May I stand unshaken amidst the crash of world.